SDSI1, this is Shane Chapman. This is going to be the week 3 video review. We're going to start it off. What went well? Let's see. I believe my code went well. I actually rewrote my code about 3 times. I wrote everything out, went to sleep, woke up, thought something, oh great, I knew a better thing to do, so I went and rewrote everything again. My object, I think, is kind of complicated. I was reading a whole lot of things about classes and keys and things like that, and it just got my mind all kind of screwed up. But that kind of went well for me, so now I understand classes quite a bit well. What didn't go so well, I'm going to say my flowchart. Honestly, I had a real hard time putting the flowchart together. It looks horrible. I can honestly say that. I'm not an artist. I'm not a graphic designer. Hopefully I got all the key parts needed to go into the flowchart on the flowchart. I did try to convert it to a PDF, and for some reason it wanted to make 14 pages of PDF. So hopefully the instructor will like it. I saved it as a PNG as well as the PDF for him. So if he wants, you can see I did try to save it as a PDF. Didn't work. How does it relate to my previous work, jobs, life? Well, unfortunately, last week right before spring break, my job decided to downsize, and again I'm out of work. So 2 things are good. I get to spend a lot more time studying and a lot more time with my schoolwork. That's good. Bad part of that is now I no longer have a job. I've got no income coming in. So I really don't have a job, and this really doesn't relate to anything in my job right now. But right now I'm applying to a lot of entry-level JavaScript style work. I don't even know if I'll get it. I'm just trying to get my foot in the door someplace and maybe learn something as I learn here to go along with it. Does this relate to my future work, jobs, and life? This definitely relates to my future work and life. I plan on being a programmer. That's my dream. Right now I'm a network engineer. That's what my background is, network engineering. I hate it. I hate the break and fix side of things. I hate going up to a programmer's desk and trying to fix their network problems and things like that, and watching them laugh and have fun, and my life just sucks. So we'll go from there. Let's see, what else do we need to talk about? I wasn't given a flowchart this time. Did that help? Yes and no. It helped that I was able to write my code the way I wanted it to, but the problem came in was I don't think I got everything on the outline in my code. I just couldn't think of a way to write 2 functions into another. I might have, I'm not sure. The code has been going through my brain all week, so it's kind of fried at this point. I'm glad I just turned it in and everything's working. Was it easier or harder to work with fewer constraints? I will honestly say I think it was actually a little bit harder. I actually had to think of code and how I want it to work instead of having someone tell me what they wanted the code to do. So one of my problems was I was thinking about the code. I actually found that I was overthinking the code, and I wanted it to do things that JavaScript can't do. So I had to, that's why I was reading about classes and things like that. And I'm like, wow. And my friend, she came over and he looked at it and he's like, whoa, what are you doing? This is just kind of crazy. And so I was overthinking things quite a bit instead of just having something hard that I could just go, okay, this is what they need, this is what they want, and do just this. So that was kind of a problem. Was this your last story? This is actually the exact same story from last month. The thing was that with the object and the JSON data, I was able to elaborate on the problem a little bit more. My object had all kinds of things, and mutilators and accessors and constructors, and I was able to add all that in and have so many different ways to go. Even if they wanted to use more of the object, I had so many pathways I could have gone with the story with just that one object. JSON was kind of a problem for me, but now I think I got it working to where I like it. I can search my JSON for what I want. I can output it. I got it to output to a new array, and then I grab the data out of the array and output it to a console.log. So I finally got it to work the way I wanted it to. It took a lot of testing back and forth, trying to get it to work, and I finally got it to work. I'm actually quite impressed with how I did. Hopefully the instructor will feel the same. But that'll be all for today, so hopefully I'll see you all next week, and look forward to some more JavaScript whenever. All right, thanks. Y'all have a good day.